I am patient. I am calm. I am loving. I am nurturing. I am patient. I pause before I react. And when I do react, I react with kindness. And when I overreact, I repair. And I forgive myself. And I forgive myself when I overreact. And my children have that same space for forgiveness of me. The same way I forgive them for their mistakes. I am kind, I am patient, I am nurturing, I am loving, I am love. I expand into the love. I expand into happiness. I expand into the moment. I expand into creating their childhood and making sure that it is something they love and look fondly upon, and not with judgment. And if there is judgment one day, acceptance or understanding. That I am human, that I make mistakes, and I am worthy of love regardless, the same way they are human and make mistakes and are worthy of love regardless. Yeah. Okay. You've got this. You've got this. I have the power and control to change my future. I can break patterns and reform them into something that works for me and betters me. So that I can be the mom I want to be and I aspire to be, because I am already becoming her. I already am her. She is a version of me. Version of control. Version of understanding. A version of patience that I have within me. I just have to speak it and empower it and nurture it. I have the power to be a patient person. I've gotten through much worse things than spilled coffee, or spilled seeds, or spilled soil, or any of the other spills. I am so much more than messes breaking me down into something horrible. I'm so much more than that person. I'm so much more than my triggers. My love permeates those situations and wins every time. Even when I react, I repair. And in repairing and letting them see me make mistakes and apologizing, they understand that when they make mistakes, they have to apologize too. Because that icky feeling, that sadness that I tell them I feel when I hurt their feelings by yelling at them, and I tell them how icky that makes me feel and how I just cry because it makes me so sad that I would ever hurt them in that way and yell at them in that way and make them feel small or insignificant. And I tell them these things, that I regret my actions, that I have guilt, that I do feel sad when I make mistakes, and I feel like the worst person in those moments. But I rise above and apologize, because they know that's the right thing to do. And so they know that they are not reduced to their mistakes and the shame that they feel from their mistakes. They know that who we really are is and always will lie in the apology that comes after, if it ever does. If you feel that remorse and that guilt, you're still human. If you have that remorse and you have that conscience to apologize and make things better and repair, then you are a good person at heart. And that will always shine through. And we work to repair, we work to reduce our mistakes, of course. We constantly want to be a better person, but we also accept that that perfect is not the end goal, because it will never be perfect. It's more about improvement and apologizing than it is about aspiring to be a parent or a child that never makes mistakes or always follows the rules. In the same way I hold them when they make a mistake, they hold me and assure me that they still love me and that I'm still their mother. I'm still their mommy, and they'll always be my babies. Even if I'm not perfect sometimes. And in that same way, I hold my husband. And in the same way, he holds me as his wife. Even though we're not always the best to each other, we always improve. And we've been together for 11 years, and I know that my behavior in the first few years and Alex's behavior in the first few years, as we are navigating being good people to one another, being good partners, especially when it was not modeled for us, we accept that we made mistakes and that it is possible through those bad decisions to still love someone with everything in your soul, because I was there too, making mistakes and still loving him with my entire soul. So when he came to me with mistakes, I could also accept that he still loved me, because I know that's how I felt too. And I know that the next time I make a mistake, I hope he also gives me the same grace. And so he does. And so we do. Slay.